Today is the day of reckoning for the people of the Kalou constituency. Today is the day they are making a decision, a big decision about who they want, whether it is William Ruto or the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua. Today is a day when they will realize, or the people will know in Kenya, whether the 10 billion that William Ruto spent in Kalou, whether it will go unnoticed, whether it will go a waste, or whether it will yield fruits for the UDA party. That is today. It is the 16th of July when the people of Kalou woke up early in the morning to go and make a big statement. Not only a big statement, but a bold one. But now, we understand that William Ruto and the people of UDA wouldn't let it slide. They only want to win that election, come sunshine or rain. And that is why today they sent goons who wanted to disrupt the peaceful election in Kalou constituency. But surprisingly, the goons have been beaten mercilessly like brukenges. Others ran away, and including those goons were even they were armed. Actually, they were armed, and they could be seen running away with their guns in a Subaru. These goons were dishing 500 shillings and to some extent to 2,000 shillings to some people of Kalou constituency, telling them to vote in favor of Samuel Mushina Nyaga, who is the UDA candidate. But the people of Kalou who have already made a decision that it is Douglas Kamau or nothing, they chased the people away. They chased them like mad dogs away. And this is a very big statement that they've made in the Republic of Kenya. And William Ruto, I don't know where he wanna, or rather he will put his head, where they will hide for some days, because the humiliating defeat that is bound to experience in Kalou is so demeaning. I want you to watch this video and listen to the words that these people are using against the goons. That alone can tell you that the people of the Kalou constituency, they have already made their mind, and that they don't want anything to do with William Samoei Ruto. And this is the high time they tell him to the eye. Watch this.
Shika hiyo gari. Shika.
Now, we've ever had by-elections in Kenya, but none of the by-elections was compared to Kalou by-election. The Malava one was equally so lethal, so highly contested. But again, when you compare Kalou and Malava, you'll realize that President William Ruto has taken a very keen interest in Kalou constituency, and many people are asking why. But we understand that he wants to confirm to the public what he has been saying. William Ruto has been showing confidence all along. He has been saying that he will be the president still in 2027. Saying that those who want to become presidents are tribal bigots, they have nothing, they have no brains, they cannot lead this country, they don't have agenda. So they want that narrative to continue echoing in the minds of the people. With the politics, it's very funny. It's just a narrative you start, you create a narrative, even if it is a lie. You make the people believe. You know, when you listen to a lie today, tomorrow, the other day, you start believing in those lies. It is the same thing when you start speaking lies about something. Yeah, when you talk about something but lie to someone, lie to the second person as an individual, you'll start believing in that lie. That is exactly what William Ruto is doing to the people of Kenya. And now that he has been lying to them that he will defend his seat come 2027, he wants that narrative to keep on sticking in the minds of the people, because if he loses to DCP in Kalou, then whatever Rigathi Gachagua has been saying equally, that William Ruto will be a one-term president, people will start believing that William Ruto indeed deserves to be a one-term president. That is why he has taken keen interest in Kalou constituency. Another thing why President William Ruto is so keen on Kalou constituency, he understands that Mount Kenya is the vote-rich region, and he wants to test waters that even if he spends millions and billions, can he be loved by the people of Mount Kenya? You know, I've been telling you that there is I don't know whether it is a myth, is a stereotype, or I don't know. They say Kikuyus love money. Maybe with that analogy, President William Ruto wants to spread, to pour money to the people of Kikuyu to buy their love. And he did this in Kalou. He wants to see the results today. Will he be loved by the people of Kikuyu, by the people of Kalou constituency to vote for UDA's Mshina Nyaga? That is something that William Ruto really wants to know ahead of 2027, because part of the plan, part of the strategy of William Ruto is to use the millions that he has stolen from the government, or from the government of Kenya, to fund his own campaign. Pour money, make people vote for you, and then finally start kuwakandamiza hapa na pale. So that will be a litmus paper to test whether money is gonna be a big factor come 2027. And equally, it will be on a positive side and a negative side. It will equally send a statement to other leaders that you can pour money, but still, if the people don't want you, bas hawakutaki. And you know, in Kalou, I've been telling you that Kikuyus, the Kikuyu tribe, actually, they really hate someone who betrays them. Now that Rigathi Gachagua branded William Ruto as a betrayer, their hatred towards William Ruto has heightened to the level that you can give someone even $1 million shillings, but then vote for someone who is against you. That is the situation right now in Kalou constituency. And if you've heard from that video that I've posted earlier, those people who are sending away goons, those people who are beating up those goons, you can feel the frustration, you can feel the embarrassment, you can feel the anger that is burning inside them, that they have seen this is a goon who has been sent by the state, and they want to disrupt this election. They want to, they want to make sure Mshina wins. And by the way, the government has reached the brim, and they wanted to postpone the election if you were so keen. But because Rigathi Gachagua came out gun blazing, and other leaders of opposition, the government, or rather William Ruto, knew that they've been cornered. So that idea was dropped. But actually, remember, it was an idea such that they caused some drama, some chaos in Kalou, so that Erastus Ethekon, who is the chairperson, IEBC, comes up with a decision that now let us postpone this election, let us cancel this election, or rather let us avoid this election, because now it's bringing a lot of chaos, and also it has brought to the us to the breach of the electoral code of conduct. I don't know what you think in Kalou. Before the final tally, I need you kindly to write your comment down there in the comment section and tell me, who do you believe is gonna win this election? Is it the DCP party's Douglas Kamau, or it is Samuel Mshina Nyaga? Right in the comment section. I'll appreciate so much. We shall be doing our tallying equally to see from our comment section, from those people who are following this channel, how do you want it to go in Kalou constituency. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, liking and sharing our content, hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content.